Okay, monthly update, December 2022, the last one of this year. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly what I mentioned last month, but my mom or our mom is dying. I think last month there probably was some more hope, but in the last 4 weeks, her condition got worse and worse. So, yeah, at the beginning of the month, we, because she got her diagnosis and prognosis to not live longer than 6 months, um, we went to Lanzarote to have a holiday together again, just my two brothers and my mom and me. And it was really nice, even though we had to go home earlier because she was getting worse and worse, and then we didn't want to risk it. So instead of 2 weeks, we only stayed 1 week. Came back to Germany at the beginning of December, and then a week later, my partner Jara came. Yeah, and she and me, we're here at my mom's house right now in this, which is usually an Airbnb that she rented out. And my mom is also here because she wanted to die at home. She's all the way at the top under the roof. And my brothers are here almost every day, and we are taking care of her together, and that works really well. It's super, really, like, it's super cool to have such a strong connection with my brothers, and yeah, how we're sharing the responsibility and just dealing with the whole situation. Um, yeah, and like when she got up, she was at the hospital again for 2 nights to get her pain medication set up for the palliative care team and everything. And then afterwards, basically, she went up into her bed, and that's where she's staying now because she can't walk or, yeah, like even talking is basically not possible anymore. Um, yeah, and then we're like, okay, how can we, be there for her if she needs something? And then we discovered that we had cameras from for dogs, basically, to make sure they don't go crazy when you're not at home. And now we have those cameras where we can look at our mom, see if she needs anything, if she kind of moves, or we like, oh, maybe she wants to drink something, then the person who's on duty basically goes up and yeah, supports her. I was sitting upstairs a little bit earlier, just reading a book there. But yeah, she's sleeping. She's super super weak, and yeah, that's that. I feel really grateful for, yeah, the family that I have, my two brothers, the space that I have or can create to be just present now. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously I had like plans, and this online course was like, yeah, let's go, let's get it out there, let's schedule calls, let's support people, but that's on hold at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to have any more appointments in my calendar than that are really necessary. Yeah, I have a few coaching clients, and with them, like, that's totally cool, but yeah, if I set up a whole bunch of sales calls now to get people to buy my online course, that's not what I want to do at this point. I still want to work on it. And basically, as of today, I've closed the first beta round, and I've got a whole bunch of feedback. And now I can use this time, to integrate that feedback, build a new, better website, and yeah, start producing more content. Um, yeah, and probably I'm gonna offer this program, for now at a discounted rate because it's gonna be without much accountability. It's more for people who they just want to know how they can make their own mind movie, their own creation movie, and they can do it at their own pace, and they don't need so much group support or one-on-one support from me, accountability. Yeah, and then as soon as the situation here is different again, then I can run it as a cohort, what I call cohort-based experience where everyone starts together. There's more community and stuff like that.
On it. I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Yuri, I'm not talking to you. Um, yeah. Then Yara has met now my family, my friends, most of them, which is really cool. We're even considering that to maybe stay a little bit longer in Germany, maybe during the summer, because this house here, when my mom is dead, we need to um, sort it out, and there's kind of two options that we see right now because we definitely want to keep the house. It's super valuable now. It's either to rent it to a family or something, but then we need to rent it for 5 years, so they actually have time to be here, or we keep it and then the idea is to make kind of like a co-living for entrepreneurs, friends, like really this is kind of an open house, so we don't want any strangers in here, but um, if I stay here for a few months, then I have some friends in mind that would be just super cool to spend more time with them and to live together, and then we can have a little um, yeah co-working space with a whiteboard where we can brainstorm. And yeah, so we'll see. There are no concrete plans as of right now for the next few months, but yeah, that's totally okay with me. Mm, the last thing quickly that I want to share is I recently started reading a book that's called The Relationship Handbook, and it's probably the best book about relationships. Um, I had it on my radar for a few years already, but I never read it because then I wasn't in a relationship, and now my coach told me to read it before our next session. And it's not a very long book, but it's life changing. So if you are in a relationship, if you want to be in a relationship, if you have been in a relationship and you're wondering why you guys didn't work out, read the book. It's called The Relationship Handbook by George Bransky. Cool. Yeah, another thing for whoever is listening here, if you have your own business or if you're just interested, spend time using artificial intelligence. This technology will change everything on the whole world. And if you don't know how to use it, you will have a huge disadvantage. Um, so, yeah, even if you don't know why or what you would use it for, just start playing around with it. Um, that's my recommendation. I mean, you've probably heard of it. I hope so. Um, it's gonna change so many industries. If you're someone who produce content, who writes, who yeah makes art or whatever, look into it. Go to Chat GDP. The link's in the description. If I don't forget to put it there, just play around. There's so many. Like there's an explosion of startups right now who offer AI services. Um, so yeah, go check it out. We like the future is here. It's gonna be insane. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it for now. Yep. Bye.